Buying a diamond is like just about anything you're buying when you have no understanding of it at first. But you spend a little bit of time educating yourself, you can actually gain a tremendous comfort level in making that significant purchase. My name is John Henne. I personally have been selling diamonds for 15 years, but my family's been selling diamonds for 120. When someone thinks about how to buy a diamond, really you start with the 4 C's. Cut, color, clarity, and carat weight. I do like to say there's a 5th C, and that's cost. The 4 C's determine the value of the diamond that you're purchasing. The carat weight really is how much a diamond weighs or how large a diamond looks. Most people have heard of a 1 carat diamond. There's also another term called points. There's 100 points to a carat. Color is really the absence of color when you're buying a white diamond. You're looking for it to be as white as possible. Diamonds can come in just about every color of the rainbow. Most people think of diamonds as white, but diamonds come in yellow, blue, red, orange, and a whole host of other colors. Next would be clarity, and here we're looking for the relative number of imperfections or inclusions within the diamond, created in advance by nature. You start with flawless, go to very, very slightly included, very slightly included, slightly included, and then included. All of those grades have 2 divisions within them, and then included has actually 3. So there's a very, very slightly 1 and a very, very slightly 2. Most diamonds that go from flawless all the way to slightly included 1 or 2 look the same. It's only when looking at it under magnification that you can distinguish a difference between those various grades. The last of the 4 C's is cut, and that is really the most important, because diamonds of all the same color, clarity, and weight can differ in value by as much as 50% depending on the cut. When you cut a diamond, you should cut for maximum brilliance, but sometimes diamonds are cut for maximum weight retention and do not look nearly as brilliant. You can look at 2 stones that have the same color and clarity and same size, and they will look dramatically different because of the cut. If it's cut to its optimum performance, the light really comes back through to the eye. If it's cut to save weight, you may lose a lot of sparkle and brilliance in that diamond. The cost certainly has a lot to do with size, but you can have a diamond that is twice the size of another that actually costs less. It really is a combination of all the factors: the color, the clarity, the size, and the cut. Today, one of the most important things that I think about when someone's buying a diamond is to know they're getting the grades they're being told they're getting. And the best way to do that is to buy a diamond that comes with a grading report or a certificate from one of the most reputable gem labs in the country or in the world. And those 2 would be the Gemological Institute of America, the GIA, or the American Gem Society, the AGS. Typically when a gentleman walks in looking for a diamond engagement ring, you can spot him about a mile away. Oftentimes he'll even take a stroll through the whole store, pretending he's looking at watches, then finally admit that he's here to look at a diamond. He usually doesn't have a whole lot of understanding about diamonds and feels a little bit intimidated. If it's a guy buying for a woman, one thing that I like is that he has some idea of what she's interested in. So that would typically start with shape. Diamonds can come in a whole host of number of shapes. Round is by far the most popular. Then princess cut, then there's Asher cut, oval, marquee, pear shape, radiant cut. So it's important that a gentleman find out what his intended fiancée would like as far as shape is concerned. Many times when a gentleman is purchasing an engagement ring, he really is looking at a loose diamond first. Let's say, for instance, we pull out a 1 carat GVS2. He asks how much that cost, and then we can pull out a stone the same size with a slightly lower or better color or clarity and see the effect it has on price. Generally, the process takes more than 1 visit. Usually, the first visit is just getting an understanding, getting an education, getting an idea of how much things cost and what they're really drawn to. After that, they usually come back in and then maybe narrow their focus down and select exactly what they're looking for. So when looking for a diamond, a guy really should be looking for something that is beautiful, something that sparkles and has a tremendous amount of brilliance. And that's how you buy a diamond.